Hello everybody, like, subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily contents. Yes, people, yes, people, yes, people, yes, people. Welcome, welcome, welcome to LFC Red Forever channel. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscription button, notification button, and like button as well on the YouTube channel. And follow us on our social medias, which are YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, and all that good stuff we're on as well. So please go and follow us on those social medias as well. Much appreciated for the people that actually come on today, and let's enjoy this together. The game yesterday, Liverpool between Liverpool and West Ham wasn't the best viewing that we ever saw, but we got the result. That's the most important thing. Like I said, get that 3 points and get out of here. Get out. Yeah. So, but I'm not gonna start with that. I'm gonna start with the game of the midweek, which is Manchester City versus Arsenal. So let's start with that, and we could just talk about that. Yes, 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 yes. Arsenal got whooped, as Stone Cold Steve Austin used to say. Can't help whoop ass. Um, we can see the league. It's down to 2 points now, and I don't know what I said yesterday about Arsenal going to be, 9 points clear. It was 8 points really, but yeah, my mistake, my bad. My mathematics ain't that good, man. I'm not very good at maths. So as you can see, the league is cut down to 2 points. Manchester City have 2 games in hand, so they could be clear, in the next few games as well. Arsenal didn't show any fight. They didn't show any fight. They deserved everything they got. Uh, Man City could have scored more than four goals. That's how good Man City was in this game. And I was flicking through our game. I was flicking through our game and their game. I was just like keeping an eye on majority of the time on their game because that's the most important game in the Premier League this season. Liverpool are maybe just about to get through to the top four, maybe, or they're going to finish in the Europa League or Conference League. So um, the focus has to be on the top of the league. It's near the end of the season. It's not many games to go as well, like 6 games, 5 games. So if Arsenal would have won that game, I think they would have like be closer to winning that league, but they messed up big time. And you look at their fixtures, it ain't gonna be easy after that. Um, I, I I really don't care about Arsenal that much, but when you hear things, when you hear things like this from this guy, it makes you hate them even more, and it shouldn't be like that. Don't make other people angry, man. I keep telling people that don't make other people angry because they will motivate their players. They will motivate their players. This guy just
You know, I
needs
got
to
to say
keep his
one
mouth
thing to
shut.
these Liverpool fans. They're calling the season a fluke season, our season. When they won the league, flu season, big COVID, yeah, 31 years without a trophy, without winning the Premier League. That was the fluke season. Do you understand? We have Premier League heritage. We've won this thing 3 times before they won it once. We know about pressure. When they won it, there was no crowd. So they need to shh. One-time merchants. They don't sit on the dining of the Premier League. They sit with Leicester and Blackburn.
Oh, so we sit. So You see, this is what I'm saying, people. You don't come on this platform, especially, YouTube and all that stuff, and, say things like that. You don't. You just don't. You simply don't. Like, you're asking for trouble already. The guy is talking about 3 Premier League titles they've won. So freaking what? What's 3 Premier League titles? That's not a lot anyway. That means we're two behind you. Like, doesn't the other 10 exist in your club? I mean, like, all those great players that won you league titles. I mean, Charlie George, Paul Merson, players like that. Michael Thomas, 89. Don't you look back at things like that for reminiscence? You know what I mean? Like, you don't reminisce for things like that? That's crazy, man. You don't. It's just shush. Just don't say anything. You ain't even the biggest club in your actual city. Chelsea have taken you over, man. They've got 2 European Cups now. What have you got? Cups Winners' Cup that doesn't even exist. Just be quiet. Be humble. Then probably those teams ain't gonna try that extra hard to beat you. But you couldn't help yourself. Now you see what's happened. Man City, listen, Man City was outstanding in this game. The way they performed, the way they passed the ball about, the way they controlled the game, it was just, men against boys, and it was deserved. It was absolutely deserved tenfolds, and it shows the quality in difference. I believe, like always say, if Liverpool was in this race, I don't think we'll be talking about Arsenal at all. I don't think we'll be talking about Arsenal. Like pressure from both sides is huge, and teams like Arsenal will struggle with things like that. If you know what I mean. One side is okay, but if it's two sides, it's going to be, a mountain to climb. Andrew Stevens, much appreciated for coming on, Andrew. Thank you for saying that as well. Smashing it, lad. Well done. Thank you, man. Thank you. So it's every day anyway. I'll do it now, so it's all good. John Conway, hi Fuzzy. Thank you for coming on, John. I couldn't say anything more about you than, you're a nice person. You always help every Liverpool streams that. John has been like on this actual platform for a long time with me as well, people. When me and Laser was doing it, even before that. Uncle Rods, we spoke yesterday. If you're new to the channel, please go and subscribe to Uncle Rods. His football knowledge is amazing, and when we were speaking yesterday, it was just out of this world on the phone. We was talking about the good old times and all that stuff, and how Liverpool could come back to where we was. It's good to share knowledge with someone that was around when you was younger, you know what I mean, and in the 80s all the way to now, and you exchange things. Uncle Rose couldn't believe what I was saying to him. Like, he said, he thought like, how do I know all this stuff? No, listen, watching Liverpool for a long, long time, a long, long time, and when a club is your life, that's all you concentrate on, innit? Here's Mr. Amir. Arsenal are finished. Big up for the. I couldn't stop laughing, mate. I couldn't stop laughing. They deserved everything they got, mate. I mean, just keep your mouth shut. Like I said, keep your mouth shut, and other fans from other clubs won't go for you. But things like that happen. You get what you deserve. They don't even deserve to be top. Yes, they topped the league throughout the season, but who was, getting Manchester City to come down from the top of the ceiling? Like, who was? Liverpool. We've been doing that for about 6 years, man, non-stop, trying to get Man City to come down here with their riches and all that stuff. All that hard work, and then you get a team that finished fifth last season, top of the league, just like that quickly. While when we was working on the team that everybody wants to beat for the last 7 years, it's crazy, man. Yeah, nah, man, you gotta like work step by step. And Manchester City always knew. Manchester City always knew they were going to go top of the league because they were playing those kids like Palmer and that right back they've got throughout the season. So they were experimenting during the season, and that's if the team is doing that, that means they haven't got a lot of respect for the team above them as well. If that was Liverpool, like I said, at the top of the league, would they take those risks? No, they wouldn't give us 5 points lead. They wouldn't give us 8 points lead or more than that. They would have just like played Carl Walker throughout the season until he gets injured, and try to big up Uncle Rod, big up bro, and try to win the league that way. But yeah, they always knew. They always knew they're gonna get the league. 100%. They always knew that. 100%. Yeah. So the league to me, I've said it from the beginning to now. Manchester City is gonna win it. They're gonna probably get the treble. No, Real Madrid, they're not doing well in La Liga either. So it's going to be one of those things, isn't it? It's going to be Man City's season. I hope not something shocking happens like last season. Last 3 minutes, Real Madrid scored 3 goals or something like that. Um, yeah, I'm just hoping something like that happens. They don't win the Champions League, so we could just still like have a go at them. You've never won the Champions League, especially with those riches. If you got that much money, you should be winning the Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues on a regular basis. And everybody talks about Pep Guardiola, that he's the best manager in the world. Well, there you go. He's got all that money. What has he done with it? What is over 1 billion? What has he done with it? Now they're trying to be so sustainable club, like they're gonna sell to buy and all that stuff. Yeah, we know your records ain't up to the standards. We know that you're actually hiding a lot of stuff. We know you're paying money to the players underneath the table. Who would want to live at Manchester, man? You know what I mean? Like that's crazy. You could go into sunny Spain and play for Real Madrid and Barcelona. Why would you want to stay at Man City? Because money talks, innit? Money talks, man. That's why they're all there. You never hear Man City players say, I want to go to Madrid or Barcelona and come out and say like they do at Liverpool or Man United or other teams because, you know, the cake, as the Yaya Toure used to say, the money underneath the cake. That's what happens at that club. Yeah, so we're going to talk about Liverpool, of course, man. Come on, let's do this. Yes, 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 yes. I'm so happy, people. Yesterday's game, look, listen, it wasn't the best game we've ever seen in our lives. It was one of those games that you just have to take the points and get out. That's how it was to me when I looked at that game. We won by 2 goals to 1. Obviously, we can see the first goal. I honestly thought that goal was suspicious in my opinion because you know the way Alisson tries to save it and it was just middle of the goal. I think McManaman said it deflected. I don't think it deflected. I think it just went straight in the goal. I don't think Alisson expected that goal. That's why the goal went in like through the middle. But what angered me was the way the West Ham midfielder went through our midfield. Like nobody was making a challenge. You could see actually Klopp on the sideline saying, "Somebody make a challenge. Somebody take him down." But they're still not listening. He went past Fabinho, Trent, Henderson, and even Matip Van Dijk and took the shot. I mean, like, how many times do you want Alisson to make saves? He ain't gonna make every save every single time. So you need to like put your body on the line and try to block those balls going in the net. Like if you look at other teams, they always throw themselves at the ball. We don't do that. We hold our private parts and then try to block it that way and turn backwards. You don't do things like that, man. You gotta like get stuck in. If you get stuck in, the other teams will fear you, but we don't have no fear from other teams. If you look at our players on the pitch, they were wearing white yesterday. All of them came off the pitch with all white. There was no mud. There was nothing. There was like nothing. Nothing at all. No marks on those shorts. No marks on those socks. No marks on those shirts. It shouldn't be like that. Only Alisson had the marks on his shorts and shirt. It's crazy, man. It's too much. It's too much for me. So as you can see, we're 1 point off fifth with a game in hand. We could go above Aston Villa with that game in hand once we play it. Got Tottenham over the weekend. We're above Tottenham now, so it's good. We could actually get away from them for for a little bit as well. We're trying to reach Manchester United and Newcastle. It's a tall task, but it's achievable. We've done it before. Why not again? Why not again? Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. As long as like those games is winnable. If you look at our fixtures, majority of the games are actually at home. So if we beat these teams, we could probably finish in that position, man. I'm hoping we do it because we've done it before. I think this is a bigger achievement than that season when Reece Williams and Phillips played at the back. And playing in Champions League football gets you the best players in the world. So this is what we want. We want the best players in the world at Anfield. John W. Henry was in the stadium yesterday, the London Stadium. He saw that win. Every single time he turns up, we win for some reason. I don't know how we do it. I honestly don't know how we do it. I thought it was going to be a difficult game yesterday, but we managed to find a way to beat West Ham. We should have scored more. Jota should have scored. Gakpo should have scored. Trent had a few opportunities from outside the box. Trent playing in that midfield is pretty good. for away games because we get the possession even more and we dominate the game better as well when Trent plays as a inverted midfielder from the right hand side. What I've noticed about Trent is when the other team attacks, he goes back to the right back position. So if the ball goes long, he's there to defend that, and we go on the counter attack. But when we got the ball, he cuts in from the right hand side, and he does a playmaker's role. The kid is great. He's a great player, but how much more can we take from him playing in that position? Is next season going to be different? Are we going to get a creative midfielder that can play in that position and can defend at the same time as well, like McAllister from Brighton? Maybe that's what we've got to do. And yeah, I think we've got to go down that route. Let Trent play in his right back position again. If we struggle during the season, we could play him in that inverted bit, or just get a right back and then just play Trent as a right back, sorry, as a midfielder or free, and he could cause more damage if you know what I mean in that position. John Conway says we have 4 games at home and 2 away. Look at that. Come on, John. Surely we could win those 4 games at home, bro. Surely to God. Let's get those wins on the board and then just move from there. You know what I mean? 4 wins is a lot of points as well. Manchester United and Newcastle ain't like consistent. Like they're not winning every game, if you know what I mean, people. They're still like losing and drawing. So if we just be consistent with our wins, we could go above them, and it'll be laughable at Man United as well. A lot of people are saying this season it has been great. And some people are saying it hasn't been great. If Liverpool make the top 4, since we was like 10th majority of the season, how is this season better than like the previous seasons? It ain't. It's less competitive, if you know what I mean. I don't think that a lot of teams have changed. I think just Liverpool have been that bad. If Liverpool were better, maybe it would be the competitive season that we had in previous seasons as well. Um, next season is the one I think. If we bought the right players, I still have hope for Jude Bellingham. I don't think we've lost on that transfer yet, and a lot of people have given up, saying he's gone. I don't know. I don't know. There's still a lot of talks, and the player coming out and saying I want to go to Liverpool. That's the most important thing for me more than anything, because it shows the player is interested in coming to us. That's good, man. That's brilliant. So yeah, we're 6. If we win our next game, we'll go 5th. Obviously, we're still gonna have Manchester United and Newcastle above us. But having what is it, 56 points, and one of them was going to have 59. Why not? We're going to be if one of them lose and we win our next 2 games, we'll be like joint points with one of them. So it's gonna be very interesting in my opinion during the end of the season, and I hope we make it because we need Champions League football. I can't play in the Conference League, man. But listen, I ain't going to Anfield to watch Conference League. I'm joking. I'll watch Liverpool no matter what anyway. So yeah, let's move on from that. Let's get to the results and the prediction I did in the league. Alrighty then. Yeah, so this is what I put up, as you can see on the screen. So the top one is actually the results. The bottom one is me. So you can see Northern Forest beat Brighton. I said 2-1 to Brighton. Brighton have let me down. But it's good because we go above them. I wouldn't want it any other way. You know what I mean? Being above the rivals for the Champions League spot. So that's the most important thing as well. Then you got Chelsea losing at home to Brentford. I still don't understand. I honestly don't understand how Frank Lampard is a manager. Please explain that to me. Every single time he gets in a job, he struggles. Doesn't that give you the indication that he's not good enough? It's crazy. Honest to God, it's crazy. I gave that 1-1 because Chelsea is the home team, but it finished 2-0 to Brentford. Brentford is a threat, people. They're a threat. Although they don't win every game, they still like get that odd wins against the big teams as well. They beat Man City away this season, man. They're the only ones I think beat Man City at the City Ground. So there you go. So West Ham 1 and Liverpool 2. I'll put Liverpool 2-0. I don't know why I did that. I did say on the day as well, they might score because of our bad defending, and they did. But yeah, I got that result. The score not know, but the result right. And then you got Man City 3, Arsenal 1. I always knew Arsenal was gonna like. So Manchester City 4, Arsenal 1. I always knew Arsenal was gonna score, and they did. Holden scored, the one everybody hates. And I put 3-1, but one goal up. It should have been 3-1, man. I could have got that right. But yeah, you can see I got two of those results right, but two wrong. I'm gonna keep doing that on a regular basis, so I, I'll get used to it, if you know what I mean, and then we could discuss it further during the season as well. Yeah, so you can see that's how it finished. I'm getting better at my predictions. I think last one and over the weekend I got only two wrong, but the scoreline is different, but I got the wins right, so that's good. That's good. Before I move on, let me do today's one. This is what I've put up. Hopefully, yeah, hmm, you never know. You never know. You can see it on the screen there. Everton 1, Newcastle 3. Hopefully, Everton can get a draw at least, because I still want Everton to go down. I don't care about Everton. I really don't care. Southampton, after that performance at the Emirates, no, yeah, Emirates, the 3-3 draw with Arsenal. So I'll give them 2-1 win against Bournemouth. Maybe they're going to hit a bit of form. Tottenham and Manchester United, I'll give it 2-2. Tottenham have to like improve, guys. They can't go to Newcastle and lose 6-1 and then play against Man United and draw, sorry, and let Man United win. It shouldn't be like that. No fans should experience what those Tottenham fans are experiencing, like losing every game they play. It shouldn't be like that. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Um, John Conway says our two away games are Leicester and Southampton. Well, Leicester is in a bad form, innit, bro? Leicester's in a bad form. Hopefully, we could get the win over there. And then you got Southampton. It's going to be difficult, but listen, it's winnable games. It's a winnable games. If that's the only two away games that we got, then touch wood, we could actually win these ones. C-Joy, I haven't seen you for a while, bro. I'm back, man. I've been back for a while. Where have you been, man? I was looking for you. Hi, Fozzy says, big win yesterday. You think we can still make top four? Um, I gave hope up. I gave up on it. I had no hope for it. But it looks like the injuries are coming back, competition for places, and the players are grinding out wins. The most important thing yesterday, C-Joy, is the players, when they want to go down, they came back and won the game. They don't normally do that, and they've done that finally. So that shows me they have the determination to win the games as well. But I'm going to talk about the players obviously soon, because I've got to do the player rating. There's a few players in there that I'm really worried about, people. Really, really worried about. So let's move on to that. And this is today's games. Hopefully, the results change. I don't want Newcastle to win. A draw can do for me. And Southampton, Man United, and Tottenham. As long as Man United drop top points, it's important for us to to charge up in that top four. So there's two games I'm going to keep an eye on today. That's the Newcastle game and the Man United game. Hopefully, like both of them drop points, and we could like catch them up near the end of the season as well. Yeah, so that's the how I see it, but it could change in it. Let's just be honest there. I want to do player ratings. I want to do player ratings. So let's move on to that. And I think that's where I'm going to end it. I'm going to do live watch along this weekend as well, Tottenham game. So please tune into that one, people. I haven't done watch along for a long time, and you guys know that like I enjoy doing watch alongs as well. So yeah, let's move on to this. So I did obviously my own player ratings in this game. I have been harsh at times as well, so don't take it out on me, people. Please, yeah, don't take it out on me. Like I always say, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification button and hit that like button as well. The notification would always alert you when I come on the channel, or even I do pre videos and things like that. The like helps us trend around YouTube, the algorithm and all that stuff, and subscription. We're on the way to 1,000. With your help, we can get there eventually. So please do that for me. Much appreciated from everyone as well that's actually contributed. Look at that, 728, man. I was stuck on 300 for a while, but I finally got there. The last time I was doing my streams on a regular, I was stuck on three, yeah, obviously that much, and I think I don't know what it was. I think it was something to do with YouTube, but eventually the subscription went up once I sorted some stuff out in the background with the channel, and hopefully it will continue. It will definitely continue. Like it's happening every day when I come on. So people are liking the channel and subscribing to it. So something good's happening. So I'll start with the goalkeeper. I gave Alisson a 6. He did that goal. It went through the middle, people. Things like that, a goalkeeper should be judging, and it should be stopping it going inside the net as well. So next time, hopefully, his judgment will be better. He needs to like sort that out. Although he has been outstanding all season, he's been the best player for us this season as well. Um, I'm not gonna have a go at him a lot. He's 30 years old, man. Goalkeepers can go to 38, 39. You know what I mean, so he could be at Liverpool for a long, long time. He's going to be one of those selfless people who say, you know what, give a young person a chance, let me go elsewhere and play football, play my football. Yeah, so I'll give him a 6. I got to be honest, I can't lie, people. So he deserves a 6 in his player rating. The substitutions, all 5. They didn't even come on to change the game, so I'm not going to say much about them. Trent, uh, other than another player, Trent was man of the match for me. The way he controlled that game. He's 24 years old. I'm shocked, man. You know, what I mean, I knew Trent since he was a kid. How the heck did he get to 24? Yeah, it's not even the peak of his powers yet. So it's good to see like this kid is still going at 24, man. And this new position he's got shows he's got more quality than first. Like the people first. Sorry, you thought first. Uh, everybody majority of the people thought he was a right back and that is it. But we can all see he's got more attributes than just being a right back. He could play midfield. He could play probably in the wing as well. He was raised as a midfielder, so this kid already knows that position when he's put in there. What I like about him as well, playing in that midfield position and inverted from the right, is when the ball goes behind the centre backs, he goes and covers. He goes and covers and retrieves the ball. So he does read the game well from that position. And playing alongside Fabinho, because Fabinho hasn't got the pace anymore, it helps Fabinho a lot as well. Like what Ronaldo used to do back in the day, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I gave Trent an 8. If it wasn't for this person, for this person, I would have given more. I thought Matip was outstanding yesterday, people. Amazing. It looked like the Matip of old, but even better because he was winning these battles like in the air, on the floor. He was more composed on the ball. His possession keeping, like it was just outstanding. Running forward with the ball. He could have scored 2 if he wanted to. You know what I mean? He was that good yesterday, Matip, and I hope he continues. I know a lot of us say it's his final season at Liverpool, but let him leave with a high in it. And we know what he's done for us. We know the quality of a defender he is. Hopefully, he will leave in a high at the end of the season when Liverpool finish in the Champions League position. Yeah, man of the match, hands down, man of the match. This guy, I give him a 7, obviously for captaining the defense and getting them on side. And I could hear him throughout the game. He was shouting at the defense. He was telling them to move here, move there, and a lot of people were listening to him. That's the most important thing, if you know what I mean. Alisson a 6, Trent a 9, Joel a 9. But who's your man of the match, guys? Who's your man of the match? My one is obviously Matip. I'm not gonna shy away from that. He deserves it in my opinion. The way he performed yesterday, wow. Even like when people were getting past him, he was catching them up. He was actually catching them up and retrieving the ball or kicking it out for a throw. That's what was more impressive about Matip. Virgil, I'm worried about him. He's 31 now, people. I'll give him a 7. If you look at that Gerard Bowen's disallowed goal, did you guys see the way Virgil was running back? He was like so slow, it was unreal. And not only that, you know what Gerald Bowen's going to do? He's going to cut in on his left hand side and slot it in the bottom corner. If that wasn't an offside, that was marginal. It was very marginal as well. If that wasn't an offside and that was a goal, what would you guys say about Virgil's performances? I would be going berserk, man. I would be pissed off. I mean, how can you, as a world class defender, play like that. Run back slow first of all. No urgency with your running ability, so you could push him out wide towards the wings. But you let him come in the box and cut in and slot the ball in the bottom corner through your legs. I mean, it's not good enough. I'm sorry. I love Virgil, one of the greatest defenders in Liverpool's history. But since that injury, man, he's struggling badly, and nobody's questioning that. Don't live on the past, people. Move forward and question these abilities of our players. If they haven't got that, blistering pace anymore and that defensive ability they used to have in the past, question it. Because if you don't, they're going to continue doing what they're doing and decline badly. Seven for me. Seven for me. Robertson, apart from the goal, obviously he set up for Matip. Didn't do much for me. He's a third centre back now. He doesn't play as a left back. He's more of a third centre back. So he needs to improve, like going forward again, man, because he doesn't put a lot of crosses anymore in the box. I don't know what's happened to Robertson. He just doesn't put a lot of crosses. He doesn't make a lot of runs. He looks tired when he plays as well. Um, he's the one who's pushing the manager to play him every week. But you got to have that high ceiling standards for you to perform in that position, and you haven't got that. You need a lot of rest. You know what I mean? Next couple of seasons, he should be having a lot of rest, and someone who's going to compete for that position as well. Simicast maybe ain't the one anymore, but get someone that's going to challenge him on the left back position because he's getting it too easy, in my opinion. And if there's no competition for places, the performances is going to go down, or stay in that level, which is like hot and cold. It shouldn't be like that, man. You should always be on top of your game in that position. I'm sorry. If the creativity comes from the wing backs or the left back and the right back, and it doesn't happen, it's a worrying sign because the midfield doesn't create much either. The midfield, it's just a machine that just runs on up and down. There's no like anything up here. That's the problem with our central midfielders, and it's something we've got to sort out in the summer. If we don't sort that out in the summer, we're gonna have a problem the next season as well. So hopefully they're gonna do something about that. Fabinho, I give him a 7 for effort. You know what I mean? He was running that midfield. He's not Fabinho anymore that we know. He's playing too many games. You just got to be realistic. I only give him 7 for effort. In normal circumstances, I could just give him a 5. You know what I mean? But we won the game, and he gave it that little bit of effort. I remember him and Gerard Bowen going back towards the goal, and he's done better than Van Dijk going back, if you know what I mean. So I give him a 7 for that. Um, Curtis Jones, I give him a 7 for effort. Listen, if we didn't win that game or we drew that game, they will get lower points. It's just the effort. You know what I mean? The kid, he's making the game simple for himself now. He's doing that like little bit passing, like that little passes here and there. He's not doing dribbling and like trying to like shoot from outside the box or anything like that. Once he gets that together, then he will get higher marks in the future as well. He's only 22. He's still got time on his side. But I think a loan is too late now. He can't, at the age, you can't loan them out anymore. He has to like command a place in the first team and show the manager he's here to compete for a position in the team as well. Yeah, I'll just give him a 7. Nothing higher than that. He's just done the simple side of football, which is passing side to side and passing forward from time to time, not creating anything, not like shooting. There's just nothing coming back from him. That's the problem with Curtis Jones. Henderson. I think he's the worst player of the lot, losing possession on a consistent basis. And as a captain, he's yelling at people. But look at your own game. What are you doing in the team? What are you contributing other than giving the ball away on a continuous basis? Um, I'm a big fan of Henderson. I'm not like these fans that actually knock him down every single time like he has a bad game. But I'm calling him out today because he did have a bad game and he has been taken off as a substitute as well during the game. You know, what I mean, captains don't normally be substituted. Captains are always on the pitch every game they play, and he's been taken off a few times this season as well. I think he should retire from international football. He's 32 years old. Why are you still doing international football? You're not going to win anything anymore. You know what I mean, what are you actually doing in England? Southgate is already ruining that team. Just get out of there, bro. Concentrate on your club football. You've got a long contract with Liverpool. Can't even get rid of you anymore. You know what I mean, so yeah, next season I expect him to be a number 6, backing up Fabinho in that position. Nothing more, nothing less. He can't play the number 8 anymore, man. Like he can't keep possession, people. Like he keeps losing the ball every single time. It's getting boring. I'm bored of it, man. Come on, like you gotta be realistic. I don't like people having a go at him and insulting him personally anymore. He's our captain, but he's got to show more, man. He's got to show more in the games. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Trent 9, Joel 9. John Conway says Virgil 7. Yeah, I agree, mate. Robertson 7. Fabinho 6. Yeah, I was just generous with Fabinho, like effort in it. Jones 7 and Henderson 6. Henderson is. I'm worried, John. I'm really worried, bro. Really, really worried. Jota didn't do anything in the game. Minimal at best. He just done his little bit and just walked off. You know what I mean? He didn't like cause any problems. The thing with the Jota at the moment for me is he doesn't have that direct ability anymore for some reason. You know, like with Jota, I'm used to him having a go at people, like with pace and power, and I haven't seen that for a while. I want that direct football that he used to play back, so he would be more of a threat on the pitch, and he doesn't show that when we watch him at the moment. He scores goals, but what does he do other than scoring the goals? I remember there was a game before he kept on losing the ball. I think in the first half he lost every ball he passed. So he needs to like improve. Yes, he come back from a long-term injury. The goals are back, but where is that direct football that you used to play before, running at people, scoring goals in that way as well? Yeah, he needs to go back to that, in my opinion. So I gave him a 6. Gakpo, come on guys, that goal was outstanding. Other than that, he hasn't done much. His link-up play is improving, but it could get better. I'm not gonna put a lot of pressure on him. He's only been here for a few months, but eventually he'll get to that Firmino role, to the standards that we need him to get to, if you know what I mean. He's only 23, so he's got plenty of time to improve. I'm expecting him next season to be even better because he will have a preseason and he's going to have the new players around him and he's going to probably command that role, or he could play on the left as well, on the right actually. So yeah, I gave him a 7 because his all-round play hasn't got together yet, but that goal was outstanding. At least he made an attempt. We don't score many from outside the box and he did it. You know what I mean? I always ask for that. Somebody score from outside the box. Somebody shoot. Just have a shot and see what happens. We draw a lot of games because we don't do that. We lose a lot of games because we don't do that. It could only take a deflection. It could go straight in. The goalkeeper can make a mistake. So you never know, man. You never know what's gonna happen. And he took the risk. It bubbled in a few times, but at least he went in. That's the most important thing with that goal. Yeah, so I'll give him a 7. And Salah's missing in action, people. Our hero, our inspiration. Like the top goal scorer. He's joined with Robbie Fowler in the all-time record that he's in his part. He needs to take over. He needs another goal to beat Robbie Fowler, but he's becoming non-existent in games sometimes. Like he's just riding along, and it shouldn't be like that. Like I've said, Salah is not an individual player. The team around him have to be the ones who's providing for him. If he doesn't get that, he doesn't do much. He doesn't dribble past players. He does it now and again, yes. Sometimes it jumps off his shin pads and it goes all the way from the wing, but he doesn't do that on a consistent basis. If you look at Gerrard, dominant. If you look at Barnes, dominant. Dalglish, dominant. Suarez, dominant. I mean, that's the kind of players I'm talking about. And with him, the issue I have individually, he doesn't like get the game by the scruff of the neck and win it. He doesn't score in decisive moments either. I mean, he scores goals and he doesn't create when we need him to create as well. Like if he's through one on one with a defender and one of our guys are free just to tap the ball in, he will try to take on that defender and shoot. I mean, like set up the goals. I mean, if we spread the goals around, maybe we will win more games than we actually draw or lose. Think about that, Salah, man. I mean, but yeah, I'll give him a 6. Didn't do anything for me. Maybe I'm wrong. Some people see it a different way. So that's how I see with Salah. And the rest of the players, they just get 5. The substitutions have done absolutely zero during the game. Didn't do nothing. Thiago came on, lost the ball every single time he passed the ball. What is the actual point you being in the game, man? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous, man. John Conway says Jota 6. Yeah, he's not. He didn't do nothing, mate. He didn't do nothing. Yeah, 7 for Gakpo and a 6 for Salah. Similar to me, majority of them, John Conway. Yeah, bro. Listen, if you're not honest about your players and you're leading towards a blind belief direction, it's going to continue. That blind belief is going to continue. you're always hoping the players to do better, and every single game you watch them, but it's never gonna come. It's never gonna come. If you're realistic, and they know that you can see their game and improving, maybe the next time they're on that pitch, they'll say, you know what, I got up my game. I got to do something right here, and that's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. Um, let's get back to the league and just look at it one more time. I'm enjoying it, man. At least we're climbing up the league, and it's not by false positioning, if you know what I mean. It's where we belong now. Before I was saying we don't even deserve to get top four. If we continue, like it's 5 games what I'm beating. Obviously, um, we drew a few, but at least it's 5 games unbeaten, and it's looking good now. It's looking very, very, very good. Um, yeah, the only thing I have a problem with this, like, if you look at our actual losses, 9 losses in a season, man. I remember Man City lost 9 games in the season. I think it was the season we won the league, so it could happen to anyone. If we lose one more, that'll be 10. That's crazy, man. Look at plus goals as well, man. 22. That's crazy. You look at Man United, sorry, +3, +9, +9 Man United's got. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Plus 22. I never thought that. Wow. The only thing that's angering me about the league position, when you're looking at Man United, they got 2 games in hand, man. Obviously, they're playing tonight. Let's just hope Tottenham do something, man. If Tottenham do something, that's gonna be good for us because we could catch them up. It's just unfortunate we don't face Man United again. If we did and we could beat them, it would have been even better for us, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's about it, people. I hope you enjoyed this stream. The next time I'll be back, hopefully, will be tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing Let's Talk LFC, a new episode of that. Hopefully, you could join us, and I'll get some more on the panel so we could discuss the team further and what we could improve on in the near future as well. Um, yeah, season review. Let's do like an early season review. Um, and everybody has their input, if you know what I mean. It's gonna be, I think, episode 38. The next episode I'm doing, Let's Talk LFC. So I'm gonna be here hopefully tomorrow at 9 p.m. But I might do something to do with Liverpool during 2:30 as well, because I want to continue in that time. So it'd be a regular slot for all of us to come on a regular, and have our say. If you have someone doing it consistently in that time slot, then all you have to do is tune in at 2:30 every day, and the person is there. If you know what I mean. But I will be doing Let's Talk LFC episode 38 tomorrow. I'll try to bring some more panels on there, and we could discuss season review and what we could improve on next season to get us, to that next level. Yeah, so that's what I've got for you tomorrow as well. I know it's not long, people. The league is over, isn't it? The league is over. What more can we say? Yes, it's been a great stream. What more can we say? The league is over. I don't see Arsenal winning the league from here on. They're just not good enough. I've been saying that for a while. They could be in a fourth position because of the form of the other teams. The league hasn't changed much. It's just Liverpool have dropped and Arsenal have taken that opportunity, that belief that they belong at the top. That's the only thing that's changed this season. If there was challenges from City and Liverpool, I honestly don't think Arsenal will have that belief that they're going to be at the top of the league. The way they played yesterday as well, like, it wasn't good enough. I'm sorry, like, there was no hope for anything to do with Arsenal watching that. And I don't know where their fan base got this from. They're gonna win that game. They were never gonna win that game. Never. Man City did whatever they want. Man City played their first team in that game as well. They played 4-4-3-3. I thought like Stones was gonna play that midfield role, but this time they played 4-3-3. So they matched Arsenal's formation, and they battered them. Absolutely battered them. A lot of people might regret, saying Jack Grealish ain't all that, but he's improved and he's doing well this season. You got to give that guy credit, people. Um, yeah, he's proved me wrong. That's for sure. Yes, people, if you're rewatching this, please hit the subscription button, notification button, and like button. If you're obviously rewatching this and you're a regular to the channel, just hit that like button for me, please. Let it trend around YouTube and let people know that we're here, if you know what I mean. Yeah, just look out for the social medias. I could be back 2:30 as well and do the night thing tomorrow at 9 o'clock. I don't know. I just have to see what I'm gonna do, but I want to be consistently doing it on a daily basis, if you know what I mean. John Conway says Arsenal won't get top four next season. I don't think they will, mate. I don't think they're all that. If you're relying on one defender, Saliba, and then you think to yourself, that's the way to go. It's not the way. It's not the way. They need strength and depth. They need players all over the pitch that can match the players on the pitch, if you know what I mean. So if they don't have that, they're gonna struggle really, really badly because there's a lot of rich teams in the Premier League. A lot of rich teams, mate. They got a lot of money. You know what I mean? But I'm happy, people. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. They fly so high, they reach the sky. Yes, Liverpool have done it. Liverpool have done it. They've beaten West Ham away, man. They've beaten West Ham away. They fly so high, they reach the sky, and like my dreams, they fade and die. Fortune's always hiding. Bloody hell. I've I've looked everywhere. I'm forever blowing bubbles, pretty bubbles in the air. United. Nah, I'm not gonna say United. Let them get out. Let them get out. Don't like West Ham. And then you got Chelsea people. 2-0 at home. Blue is the colour. Football is the game. We're all together. Winning is our aim. I hate Chelsea so much, man. I hate Chelsea so much. So cheer us on through the sun and rain, 'cause Chelsea's our name. Oh, fuck. Oh, ah, good. 600 million in one season and done nothing. Wow. Alright, I'm off ski, people. I'm off ski. Listen, I was learning those songs, mate. I had to learn them. I had to learn them. It's too good of an opportunity to miss out, if you know what I mean, John Conway. 2-0 at home to Brentford. Alright, people. I appreciate you for coming on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you soon, mate.